Hello, and welcome back to Panic at the Dice Roll, Session 6.
How are
Dwarven
you?
Roads Take Me Home. Um,
How are
I don't know.
you?
Yeah. I'm Tanner, I'm the DM. Um, you can follow us at D20 Panic on Twitter, and also on YouTube for our past episodes. You guys can introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Keely. I play Floof. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter at KeelyWog, which is my name, basically.
What is the song?
Hi, I'm Travis. You can follow our Twitter at D20Panic. Also, it appears that I am, for some reason, mirrored in my video, so that's fun.
I'm Curtis. I play Calder Selvblade. I don't have social medias for me to follow, so I'll just say happy beginning of spring.
Get sprung.
That's all I got. I'm trying to be positive and shit.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you? Hi, I'm Og.
Tanner,
I play
how are you?
Shaltari. You can follow me. I'm not a bird.
Are you sure?
He's going for the more abstract.
Og, I'm a bird if you're a bird.
Oh my god.
And that's our stream. Thank
Yeah,
you.
fired.
I'm Joe. I play Baka Wild Speaker, resident wrangler of floof and grumbler of bad ideas.
Wait, like you grumble, you grumble them, or you grumble against them?
I
Yes.
grumble. Mom grumble.
Oh.
Like that special way that moms sound disapproving because they know it's a bad idea, but they're also really disappointed that it's their kid that came up with it.
Rude.
Oh, so just
Floof has
how
very
all moms
good
talk
ideas.
all the time.
That fine line between that was a stupid idea and this is a stupid kid. Like,
Alright. So last time, you guys made your way to Targos, or you had left Targos, heading on your way to Bremen to follow up on a lead for the string of murders that has happened throughout the 10 towns. But in Targos, you got intercepted by a stray dog who took you back to his owner's house, only to find out that the man who lived there, his husband, had gone on an expedition to Calvin's Cairn and has yet to return. He asked you guys if you would go find his husband Garrett. You guys agreed and made your way to Bryn Shander, where you then also got intercepted by a bunch of dwarves who asked you to find their missing shipment of iron from the Battlehammer clans in the Dwarven Valley. You figured 2 birds, 1 stone, 1 big lump payoff, nice time, and you headed off into the tundra to track down the cart, which also would happen to be en route to the mountain. You found the cart, you defeated the goblins who had taken it, and then you camped for the night. During that camp, you got approached by a scouting party of the Battlehammer clan. You talked with them, they realized that you had recovered their missing iron, and as a sign of thanks and appreciation, they offered you access into their halls in the valley.
Which was the total opposite
Which we
of what I like. Hands up, who thought we were going to get extorted to shit?
I thought we were gonna get killed.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely thought we were going to get robbed, like counter robbed.
I don't know if it's my fault you all have trust issues, or if that's something you
I
brought
think that says a lot
into the
about.
party. But
I think that Shaltari has problems with dwarves, and I'm learning new things about these peoples.
Okay, so should we rename the episode title of, well, everybody is a little bit racist?
No. Hate that. Okay.
yeah. Hold on just a second. Travis, for some reason, I think we're both linked to the same Syrinscape, so
Are we trying to play over each other?
yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
keep
fix-
kicking me
can
off
we-
every time you play
yeah,
something.
can we we'll fix it in the break, but for now, just like let me take it so we have audio
Yes.
on the stream. Sorry,
Fight.
I'll fix it when I can on break.
How,
can fix
how
it now.
dare you not have
we
everything
can
fixed?
we can have Curtis do match commentary on the
Yeah,
No.
Curtis,
on the
tell
ring
us-
behind Keeley.
Yeah. Why don't you just watch my cats here?
Yeah.
Go at it for a bit.
Okay.
Curtis, tell us about your
Uh-oh.
latest exploits.
My latest exploits.
Yeah, how was your week of vacation?
Too damn short. Played a shitload of Destiny 2. Listened to a lot of metal music. Thought about this character quite a bit. Was dreading today because today means the last day of vacation. I totally ruined my diet, and I'm solving that by enjoying beverage. There.
Continue.
You're valid.
Continue.
Ah,
Stretch it.
continue. Can you
Stretch it.
Can I stretch it? Can you stretch it? Stretch it.
We did none of the spring cleaning we said we were gonna do.
Oh, so absolutely not.
Absolutely still valid.
Like, just none of it.
Let's see. What else? What else did I enjoy on my week off? I am currently caught up to the American Godzilla films now in my Godzilla-a-thon, getting prepared for Godzilla vs. Kong. So we're going to be starting with the 2014 one. Or actually, we're going to start with Kong Skull Island, going into Godzilla 2014, then King of the Monsters, and then watching Godzilla vs. Kong when it comes out on the 31st. Other than that, pro wrestling. Been watching a shitload of terrible 1997 WCW pro wrestling because I hate myself. And yeah, that encompassed my entirety of vacation.
Is the recent stuff just not doing it for you, or
It's because like I'm morbidly curious at the stuff I missed out because I was a WWF kid, so I jumped ship from WCW when I
Oh.
discovered, holy shit, there's a 7-foot tall guy named Kane and he sets people on fire. This is cool. This appeals to 10-year-old me. Like that pulled me away from the allure of Sting and all that. So that's what I'm doing now. Is I'm treading a different path of a 10-year-old. And
Travis, what's
yeah,
the login for
it's awesome.
Syrinscape?
Same as everything else.
Are we hemorrhaging viewers yet by me?
The password is password
Rattling off
1.
No, don't tell them.
are you hemorrhaging all of our dozen viewers?
Keep going.
Well, we
Oh.
love every single
Well,
one of
Um,
you
them.
know, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I can,
I
which
mean,
email is it, Travis? Here, just message me it.
Oh,
Come on, Og,
yeah,
throw some
yeah,
other
yeah.
questions at me.
Actually, it's my
Gladly.
email.
What did
Just
the
message me the password.
Yeah, I need to find it.
in other news,
Technical difficulties.
So did Tast win? Did Tast win the match?
yeah, Tass won. You can see here he is he's currently observing his throne. I'm not sure what happened to the other one.
Oh, I don't know. He just got excited, started
Well-
attacking stuff.
It was a 2-man Royal Rumble, and I saw Scotch go way the fuck over
Yeah, he
that
ran.
top
I
ropes,
do-
though.
I view two cats fighting or play fighting or whatever it is they do, like
Last
Monster
one.
Hunter when two monsters have a territorial fight. And you're just the wee hunter sitting there, just
Yeah.
in the middle of the shit.
Yeah, they wrestle a lot.
Except it's a couple of kitty whiskers.
Yeah, because last week I think they slept in the same exact freaking spots the whole show, the whole session. Didn't hardly
thought
move
they were
except
dead.
to clean their legs. And then this time they're just a little more feisty, I guess. But they do love to be on the stream. They love
All right, so in interest of stretching out and padding out time here, I'll pose a question to you guys. If you could take a spell, not wish, from the D&D spell list that you could cast in real life for shits and giggles, what would you pick?
Okay.
Is this at will?
At will, at will. No spell components, none of the symbolism, like just
Mm,
free cantrip. Free cantrip.
wait, as so,
It goes
as-
boom.
as a cantrip, or like
Oh, it's like we'll call it a once a day cantrip. There, how about that?
Okay.
And it
changes
always
things
succeeds.
drastically.
Okay.
You know what?
Like,
I would
and
pick
it always
Thunderstep.
succeeds, like, no matter what.
I would pick Thunderstep because then not only can I get out of uncomfortable situations whenever I need to, but also if an anti-masker came up to me, okay, and I wanted to get the fuck out, I can do that and also hurt them with the damage, the thunder damage that I would cause.
Keely, here's the thing. I've played in 3 campaigns with you now, and I've seen your use of Thunderstep, and I don't think I trust you with it.
Listen, I love Thunderstep. It's good.
I'd be
It's fun.
I'm tied between either Speak with Animals or Mage Hand.
Hmm.
Because Mage Hand be handy, like, look, do you want to hurt yourself one tripping all those groceries in, or do you just go Mage Hand, get one bag, and follow me? Or even better, you're enjoying adult libations of drinks and whatnot. You're like, I don't want to get up to get another one. Mage Hand, fetch me another one.
But
The possibilities are endless. Mage Hand, this bowl of nacho cheese is too damn hot for me to grab right now. Can you pick it up?
it's like an auto
and then-
grabber.
Yeah,
How do I already foresee in the future that the laundry still wouldn't get fucking done?
absolutely.
Mage
Remind
Hand, do
me
the
it was the
laundry.
mage.
Then
I
you
would
would
pick
want, like, the
polymorph
unseen
just so
servant.
I could stand in front of my classroom and see, oh, Jimmy didn't turn his essay in, and look what happened. Now he's a toad.
Without any amount of time put into actually thinking or researching this question, I probably Heroes Feast, just because I'm so tired of pandemic grocery life.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, really just jazz up meals. So you can just be like,
Oh yeah.
Extra hit points.
That copy into the case.
Well, here's the thing, because it doesn't specify what the feast is. Meaning, I can just eat anything I want whenever.
Bowls.
Yeah, endless
I hear-
amounts of Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowls. This episode brought to you by absolutely not Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowls. Thank you,
I
Not
think in this
not
Jimmy
James
Dean.
Dean.
in this economy, I would say Magnificent Mansion would be nice. Nice house.
Wow, really
Yeah.
speaking to our millennial audience there. Like,
Yes,
Utterly,
I want
like-
a house.
yeah,
Okay.
hey, do you not want to rent a piece of shit?
And the
Apartment.
music's
that's
back.
me. Okay.
All right. Did we do good, Dad? Did we do good? Did we stretch it
I
out?
mean, you did everything but plug the actual systems that we're using. I mean, shout out
You
to
didn't
Jimmy
say
Dean
that, you're
Sausage
just like-
Bowls, which is great, but like Syrinscape, which we just
Syrinscape, roll
struggled
20.
to get logged back into.
Wizards of the Coast.
Great stuff. Yeah, virtual
that's your
tabletop
job.
is roll 20, and thanks guys, you did great, fantastic. Okay, so
You wonder
My
how
answer
we
is
got
fabricate.
these.
Okay.
what was the
well,
question?
Which
it's
question?
not important. We're moving on.
Oh, I don't get to participate in the fun
Oh no!
questions.
What spell?
That's cool.
Like a free cast one today? No, we're doing this.
No,
Get
no,
your
we're gonna
goddamn
continue.
opinion.
No, we're gonna continue with the game. We're gonna play some Dungeons. and
Tanner would
Dragons
also
now.
say Magnificent Mansion at this point.
Silence.
Yeah, for him.
Silence.
Okay.
I'll spread it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys were invited into the Dwarven halls and given access to use their minds to get to Calvin's Cairn in the morning. We go ahead and pick up where we left off, which was you guys finishing up a long rest in the Dwarven halls.
Just the morning. It's the morning.
Good morning.
Who wakes up first?
Floof.
Do they?
Yes.
Like, is there food being prepared in the lull of dwarven sausage and gravy and biscuits have been?
Yes, I sniff myself awake.
Okay.
It's like Tanner's already done.
One word.
Does Floof decide to wake anybody else up? Because if I know anything about that
Yes,
kind of
I-
behavior, is
sprint across Zaka's like stomach. No, like right on her bladder. Just really with my little feet on her bladder and wake her up. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Baka will wake up and scratch your ears. Oh, it's so much better than sleeping out in the cold. Although I don't very much get cold.
Is good smell. I go start to find it.
Oh god. And Baka will get up and chase the floof. And will also smell the air because why not?
It smells smoky and like a cave, but homey. As you guys are getting up, what are you guys doing?
Calder's frantically writing in his journal after he kind of snaps awake. Just kind of heavy breathing, just...
Did we all sleep in the same room?
Probably.
Yeah, I thought we were in like a big guest room.
Like a bunk outfit.
Why is everybody awake?
We're presuming that perhaps the sun is up and we must continue our journey before it is cold again. Or colder.
It's always going to be cold. There's no point in going early.
Yes, it'll
Are we
always be
done?
cold, but it won't always be freezing. And Vaka will give you a very delicate kick. Come, Mr. Shaltari. Otherwise, Floof may eat everything for breakfast. And then you will be cold
No.
and hungry.
I will not eat your portion. I am good.
Monty.
Yeah, if you look over, Monty's in his cot, just laying on his back with his hat over his face.
Monty, are you awake?
Yep.
Okay, wake me up when we leave.
At
And
that,
Monty
you guys
doesn't
hear,
stir at all.
At that, you guys hear a knock on the door, and as it opens, and Crocs of Clan Battlehammer kind of pokes his head in and says,
I'm
If
right
you're-
there.
planning on making it to the Cairn today, best get a move on. It's a long walk through the mines.
Okay, food.
Vaka will shake Montgomery's cot.
Yeah,
Come on,
yep, sure. Into the mines we go. This is gonna be fine. Alright. Shaltari, wake up,
No.
please.
Fine.
Alright. Monty's gonna pack Shaltari's bag for him.
Aww.
Is the sun up?
Don't know, and we're probably not gonna know.
The sun hasn't been out for 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
If the sun
I mean, it's
rose,
been-
then
oh.
campaign over.
Is the light out?
Somebody else defeated the Frostmadien while you guys were busy.
it's a turn of phrase.
Oh,
Tanner. It's a turn of
finally.
phrase.
No, I was really just hoping somebody else had figured it out.
Floof has been at this point taught to ask before taking anything, including food, and so I just keep looking up at this guy and going, "Food," which to me is polite.
I'm ready to go whenever we are ready to go.
Food.
Did
Food?
You, did you guys wander out into the tundra without provisions?
Yeah, we have food.
Vaka will reach into her bag and peel out a piece of the moose jerky and
I
hand
go
it
up to Vaka and I go,
Floof.
"Food?"
I will give Floof a piece of the moose jerky.
Thank you, please. And then I start eating it.
Also rip a piece off for myself.
Calder will snap his journal shut, and he's gonna rush immediately over to Shaltari and just like start slapping him on the leg to wake him up.
Shaltari, I will fucking cut you.
I didn't mean to startle you, Mr. Shaltari.
You didn't, and I won't. I'm so sorry. What?
Good enough. I'm gonna remember this.
What is it?
Do you have your wits about you yet?
Okay. Yes. What can I do for you?
I need to talk.
You seem flustered.
Not flustered. I need to. How do I put it? Your powers, Mr. Shaltari, your magic. Where does that come from? You read the stars, right? Is that where it comes from?
I have to believe so.
Do you think this is something that's a bit more widespread in the world? Do you think?
How do you mean?
When you perished and we brought you back, while you're resting, I got dreams again, similar to when I had my passing. And, well, they're vivid, you see. Like, do you see things when you look into the stars? Messages or the like that?
In a sense.
I'm being, right terrible at explaining this. My dreams, I see those who I saw when I passed away, but they tell me things, they show me things in these dreams. And these dreams have been getting more and more vivid since we all met up. And, I didn't know magic before. Now I know magic. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Let me show you. And he'll pull out a branch of holly and he'll start snapping it up into 10 pieces. And he'll hold his hands over it, he'll whisper some words into the palm of his hand, and the branches have disappeared and replaced our 10 berries. And he'll hand you one. You're like, well, I don't know how I know this. It came from a dream, but I know this will feed a person for a whole damn day. Try it. Do it.
I do, and
you feel full, you feel nourished. Because he cast Goodberry.
Where did Bush Cassidy teach you this?
I knew this before I met Bush Cassidy, Mr. Shaltari.
I was just hoping to get Tanner with that, but it didn't work.
Because I already took it.
So now, tell me, have you ever experienced anything like this? And he's gonna pull into, he's gonna open up his journal again, and you're gonna see a feather. And he'll pull it out, and he'll be like, I woke up with this in the middle of my hand. It's a sign of something, and I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. You know what I mean?
Were I able to step outside for a moment, I might be able, but as of now, I'm not sure. I have very little understanding of everything that's been happening.
I know I'm attacking you here from all angles. I'm sorry if you're still not awake yet. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. I'm a little bit freaked out, I should say.
So Monty's right there, having been packing Calder's stuff for him before he finally actually woke up. So Monty's like, Calder. So you, people who died alongside you, they show up in your dreams?
Not them. No, I
Oh.
can tell these people in my dreams are of my heritage.
Ah. That explains why they're helpful. People show up in my dreams, ain't that kind.
Where do your magics come from then?
Trauma, apparently. And he, like, gets up and walks out.
At this point, Floof drops moose jerky in Shaltara's lap and says, "Okay, thank you, please," and then does the same for Calder. I am passing out the food. Okay, thank you, please. And I just
Wait, hold on, Floof, come here. And Calder will pass you a good berry.
wow.
Try that.
I pull out my last 3 berries from Bush Cassidy, which one of them got smushed, so now there's 2. And I'll compare them.
Sorry.
One looks like a 3-day-old berry that you've been keeping in your bag. I don't know. What do your good berries look like, Curtis?
They
Yeah, what
look
are your
like-
good berries look like? Curtis?
Is it like big and juicy?
Oh no!
Clip that.
We've done it.
It was the frickin' jazz hands. Like, are
We've
they
done it.
big? Are they
Big and
juicy?
juicy.
God, the good berries, they look like the best Concord grape you've ever seen.
I sniff it and I give it a little lick and I say, "Where are these you find?"
I made it.
Oh. You make berry.
Cal-
You make
Calder
berry.
will eat one right in front of you and be like,
That's how you get sick.
I feel full. Like I had a full day's meal.
You don't eat berry from a people.
Well, it came from a branch originally. Just please, Floof.
Oh. Okay. I eat it. Yeah.
You feel full. You feel like you had a satisfying breakfast. Or a meal that'll last you all day.
Okay, thank you, please. And I start running towards the door.
So, what is this sudden panic you seem to be in about?
Well,
If
'cause
you knew
it's-
how to do this prior.
It's not often that you pull something out of your dreams in your own hand, Mr. Shaltari.
A feather.
I'll explain later. We should probably get going. Calder will just kind of hurry, get all of his shit put together, and get ready to head out to the roads.
Monty, did that seem strange to you?
Yeah. Sure. I guess. No. Yes. I don't know.
I'm sorry, you probably have your thoughts full as well.
Yeah,
We'll go as quick as we can.
sure. Yeah. Think I can get him to teach me how to pull stuff out of my dreams? Is that a thing we can all do?
Would you want to? Just pick up my bag and head out with
I mean, if I could make it real, I could get rid of it, you know?
I think Vaka's right. We should head out. The sooner we leave, the sooner we'll get through it.
Yep. Can't take the last step till you take the first one. Keep on moving.
Is everybody else? Do we have like an escort waiting for us, or
Yeah, Crocs is gonna, or Crocs.
Rocks.
like
Like
just
the shoes.
just Crocs?
I mean, yeah. Once you guys leave
Okay.
the area, you guys follow Crocs to the deeper, kind of into the mines, as he leads you towards the dwarven roads.
Is this a tight squeeze for Vaka?
No, it's used to transport goods and stuff for the
Okay.
dwarves. Like, they're used to shipping things of iron back and forth in the safety of this area, so you can fit easily. As Crocs
Okay.
leads you down to this path, it's like, it's a dark road. Dwarves, we don't see the need much for torchlight, but just be aware. Take this, head straight. It'd be about an 8-hour walk.
Jesus.
When you reach the end, there should be people of my clan to greet you. Then you'll be at the base of the cairn.
Any dangers between point A and point B?
There shouldn't be, but occasionally, some creatures from the Underdark wander their way out. We do our best to make sure that these roads are safe for passage. Just don't wander off the main road, and you should be fine.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
we go.
Monty will put his hands together and a light will ignite. He sends it out in front of him with 3 glowing red orbs to light our way.
What Monty cast?
Dancing lights.
Are they pretty?
They're like pulsing like red veins in the air.
I want to try to touch one.
You go right through it.
What is?
Like a laser pointer on a wall.
Yeah.
You just keep pointing one like 20 feet ahead, and you see like,
Yeah.
like
Just
Darts around.
Actually, yes, that is 100% how we're gonna do this. That's how we keep Floop in the front. And keep track of them.
I don't pounce on it, but I want to see what it's doing, so I do follow it around a little bit, and sometimes I swat at it again. It does
Alright.
not make sense because it's not fire. Doesn't burn, but it's pretty and bright.
It's not the first time you've seen a weird glowing light.
No.
And very
But
In fact, you
perhaps
find
didn't.
it somewhat reminiscent
Hmm.
of something you've seen before.
hmm.
But yeah, if you guys continue on down the Dwarven Road, it's pretty much a straight shot. You will pass several kind of branching off portions of the mines that go deeper into the valley side. And occasionally you'll come across signposts written in Dwarvish, kind of on the walls. And since most of you can read Dwarvish, it's pretty easy to stay on this road and head towards Calvin's Cairn. Is there anything you guys want to do during this 8 hours of travel.
Hmm. Yes.
Is this Sheltari just making traveling noises?
No.
It's just a caravan of dad noises.
No.
All right.
Monty.
Uh.
I want to check in with Monty.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at him for the first hour or so, he can probably distract himself with just messing with flute and the lights. But after that, he just becomes like hyper vigilant of the area around us.
Floof is quietly going, "Who are you? Who are you? Who are
Oh
you?"
my god.
To the light.
Oh. I think you're talking to, like, the echoes.
No.
Responding to themselves.
No, I know what the echo is.
So, Monty,
Yeah. Do you need anything, Chaltara?
Calder asked me the same question that I asked you this morning.
Origins of powers and the lot?
I was wondering if you've had any time to think on it.
Yeah, I've had some time to think on it. Chaltara, as long as I've grown up, weird things have happened around me. I had a tendency to hear people's thoughts about me that they didn't actually share. But there were always these weird occurrences here and again. I think, like I just said to Carter this morning, that the trauma of the situation may have brought that all into focus for me. Made me use those talents to survive. And I think as we keep putting ourselves in more and more dangerous situations, it's only gotten worse, better, one with two. The
I
same
wish I
happening
knew.
with you?
I wish I knew. If it was my own, or if it was given to me. The meager abilities that I've become accustomed to until recently always felt a warm presence. One that seems directly conflicting with what we know of the Vistus. And I'm not really sure what to make of it.
Is it a warmth or is it a absence of cold? What I hear in the last moments when you're dying in the cold, warmth is the last thing you feel. You think that's what he's doing to you?
No. It's something I feel whenever I use magic. I suppose that is what it is. And it's always been there. For as long as I can remember. But then I found a few years back, before I came to Tourmaline, the stranger that I told you about. The one that saved me, the one who I thought embodied the stars that I was born under. Ever since then, it's been a strange mix of the warmth and the absence of it. I pull out from underneath his like scarves and shawls and furs. All the jewelry that he has on him is like, colored, like multicolored, like every stone you can probably imagine. But he pulls out a chain with just like this kind of chunky shard of obsidian. And this is what I was given that day. And I'm starting to have doubts in what the skies are telling me.
Monty's gonna reach out his hands. Can I see it? How's it feel in his hands?
Old. It's a smooth obsidian. It's almost like black glass. It looks fragile, but it's fairly durable.
Is it sharp?
It does have sharp edges, where you can see it comes to a point. It is naturally sharp, yeah.
Yeah, Monty's gonna sort of feel that, almost prick himself, but then stop and... This ain't your handiwork, and I'll tell you this, it's downright creepy. That's coming from me. I know, hand it back.
Strange. I've always felt comforted by it. But that was perhaps under a false pretense. You're right, it's certainly not mine. I've tried working with it in many different fashions, but it's not workable. I can't do anything with it. Tucks it back in. So, supposed to answer your question, Calder.
Yeah.
The moment that I gain any insight, I'll be certain to share with you.
I'd appreciate that, Mr. Shaltari. And apologies for my my frantic state earlier. I don't normally like to carry myself like that.
No. It's fine, it's understandable. Confronted with something new, and if you don't apologize for that, then I don't have to apologize for being a complete asshole.
Quite the contrary. I don't think you're a complete asshole at all, Mr. Shaltari. Otherwise, I'd let you know.
Maybe
Baka's been walking for this last hour, listening to her 3 male companions behind her talk about magic and their inner feelings and where it comes from, and
And then they all get in a group hug. And
Wholesome content.
Wholesome content. Like, what do you feel on the inside? Where does this feeling come from? How do you know?
It's probably about this point that you could start to hear little sounds coming out of Floof, like who's a little bit ahead, like maybe by 10 feet ahead of y'all, and it's like really sparing, just little like weird noise, which starts to sound like they're kind of humming to themselves, like little sparse notes of like but it's
an old bitey song.
it might take a little while to recognize it for what it is because they don't really know how to sing. They've never really tried it before. But yes, it is absolutely the old bitey song.
You're humming old bitey's song? Okay, that's wonderful.
That's awesome.
In the mines, quiet and, not on key or in tune with itself, but trying all the same.
Bloof, knock that off. You will awaken an ancient and horrible eldritch evil.
What?
The fish. The fish.
Monty. Will you sing?
I'll sing the moment we get out of these mines, alright?
Okay, thank you, please.
Mighty welcome.
Floof, do you enjoy music?
Music. Sing.
Yes. Do you
Sing
like...
is good. It sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Like
Oof.
like if bird. Like if bird is good.
Is that where you learned how to sing?
No.
Where did you learn about singing?
I think back to the that tavern and the lady that sang her song, and then Monty playing the song.
Oh, Marta? Back in Termalane?
Yes, and I try to think of a way to explain that to Sheltari. And I say, it sounds good with soup. And then I just sort of look awkwardly away because I don't think that was sufficient.
I feel like we need to incorporate like a custom skill that is like floof handling.
Interpreting the floofisms.
Interpreting floofisms.
It's hard.
Like-
yes.
Arcana, open parentheses, floof, closed arcana.
Yeah, it's just
Monty knows, and I point at what's the instrument that you have?
you look
Banjo.
over at
Gotta-
Monty, who I assume is just seething that you would invoke the song of his most bitter rival in this world, a stuffed knucklehead trout that hangs on the side of a bar.
It is stuck in head.
No, Monty has an oversized banjo on his back.
I point and I go, Monty, sing. Also too, with soup.
I don't think I've ever actually sung around y'all, have I?
Yes, sing. And I point at the banjo.
No, that was Monty you saw singing. Is that what you're talking about, Floof?
Yes, and you sing with that.
I think Floof is asking about your instrument.
Yeah, I mean, some people might say their instrument sings, but it's more playing is what I do with it, Floof. Play. Or strum. Or pick.
Let's just stick with one word.
I pull out my war pick. 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 Oh, you pick a sing. Okay. Okay. Yes, Marta. Sounds is good. Sounds good. And then I start humming again, but badly.
Is it Marta's song now, or is it still Old Bitey's song?
It's not Old Bitey's song.
Okay,
It's like what Floof barely remembers of Marta's song. Yes.
gotcha.
Mm.
All right, so you guys continue just walking along for hours in the dark along this mine road. You stop at some point for a quick break to have some lunch and continue on your way, having these discussions throughout. And eventually, you guys can feel that familiar ache of a full day of travel. However, it has been much more pleasant than most of you are used to, because you have been out of the wind and the cold. You haven't been marching through snow. And you arrive at the end of this long road, and you arrive at another kind of, I guess you could call it a Dwarven roadhouse. It's just kind of like a little area built off to the side of these roads. But as you get there and you push the door open, you can see that it is empty at the moment. Which is strange, because Crocs told you that it would be occupied.
I start sniffing. Do I smell any creatures?
Roll
Scents?
survival.
Uh-oh.
11. You smell dwarf. You do smell dwarf. With your kind of honed senses at this point, you can tell that it has not been occupied, though, by any dwarves for about 2 days.
Does my danger sense pick up anything?
No.
Is not people here.
Floof, you also get the twinge of a different smell that's not dwarf, but it's really similar, but just off. It's a smell you've never come across before.
I cut off mid-sentence and I start trying to find the like where maybe that origin, or if there's like an object in here or a hidden person in here. Trying to find the source of the smell.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll look down at Floof and be like, "What is it, Floof?"
What is it,
Different.
boy?
Oh yeah,
Like,
fall down the
Vodka's been
well?
with Floof long enough.
No,
Vodka's been with Floof long enough
Sorry.
to know when they are just messing around and sniffing around a new place versus something ain't right.
yeah. It is like the persons were here, and now not. Also someone else.
Monty wants to investigate, see if there's any signs of a struggle here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Calderwood.
At 2 days.
Cool.
gone.
So 19 for Calder, 14 for Monty. So kind of looking through this area, you see it's kind of like a common room. There's like a large table set out that has some provisions on it, as well as a large hearth that is currently cold. You do see the door that you came in through looks as if it has been forced open. You can see the lock is cracked. Looking around, you see a couple spatterings of blood on the ground, as well as what looks like axe marks in the stone. But you don't find any bodies.
Is all of the blood here Dwarven?
Roll medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah. How do you determine what kind of blood it is?
Malji dips, or just scratches at it, looks at the color, because it's 2 days old, right?
Yes. Probably.
You could, by looking at it, it is dried.
Yeah.
But a 10, you can tell that it is humanoid.
He's like Croc. So he's like
It's-
Crocs.
Like, it's definitely not like a monstrosity or anything like that. It's definitely like humanoid or beast or something like that. Something normal. It's not like weird blood.
Yeah.
He's like
It's not
Crocs.
a xenomorph.
Smells.
It doesn't start burning through my finger.
Smells different. But not different.
Like
Croc.
dwarves.
Yes, dwarfs were here.
But different.
Yes, one different.
Crocs?
Yes,
What?
dwarfs.
Who else lives in these mines?
I don't think Crocs is with us. I think just us.
Oh, is he not? I thought he.
No,
did he not come with us?
No, he did not walk with you.
Oh! Oh, I thought.
He
Okay.
gave you directions and then let you go. He was not
Okay. Never mind
able
then.
to
Floof was
take 2
trying-
days out of
doesn't know
his
the word dwarf.
life to travel
they do
to
now.
the other end of the Dwarven Valley.
Dwarf?
Vaka will pull her axe from her back and just look to the party and say, "Remember what he said about the Underdark."
Did he say about the Underdark?
Whatever it is, it's big enough to take the hinges off the door.
The hinges are still intact. It just looks like, so you know, like if
You
you
can bust
force
it open.
Yeah, you force the door open and it like busts that lock. The lock is broken, which looks like it
Ah.
was a simple kind of like bar over the door made of like a sturdy wood, and it's cracked. So
Yes.
Calder know what kind of beings come out of the Calder or out of the Underdark?
you know, go ahead and roll. Give me a history check.
13.
So, one thing that you've already experienced on this, you know, in the last couple weeks is a grell, which was that horned brain tentacle monster, that beaked thing. That, you know, came from the Underdark. But as far as like the monstrosities and stuff, you've heard stories, but you don't really know much. The grell was the first thing you've ever seen to confirm any of those stories. But you know that there are certain races that live in the Underdark. You know of the Drow. You know of the Duragar, which are the like dark dwarves, like the underground dwarves, the Underdark dwarves. And then you know of the Schmirschmiflams. The deep
The
gnomes.
whomst?
That nerf flip.
The Schmirschmiflams. The deep gnomes.
Let's first Flints.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you know those are like the
Floof tries
3
one more time.
prominent races that live in the Underdark, outside of like the monstrosities that live in the Underdark.
Floof
I want to
tries
stand for my cone erasure.
my conits. Floof tries one more time with explaining smell, and they say, "Smell is kin. with dwarfs.
So they smell like the dwarves.
Yes. Different.
Well, I've only had a couple of meetings with Ken go down like this before.
Floof? Where does the smell go?
Can I try to track
Yes,
this
if you'd
scent?
like to track, go ahead and roll survival.
Calder will help with that. See if he can find any, like,
I would like to help.
So
prints or
when
a
Floof.
trail
Floof
of
is
blood
doing
or...
their tracking, because their tracking is a special part of their class, it's not an aidable roll.
Okay.
Like, you can
Okay.
do your own check, but this won't help Floof.
Alright, yeah, Calder will do
This
his own
is-
check.
This is like Underdark, so it's not my
Floof's going
favorite
super, like,
terrain.
Floof's going all Bloodhound right now.
Survival.
Got a scent, boy? Go get it.
Where is Boy, the dog?
Boy is with you.
Yeah, boys
Yeah.
with Calder.
Yeah. Boy's just
Ooh,
hanging out.
okay.
He's just watching Floof do their thing.
And I add
Taking
superiority
notes.
dice, and I roll.
Boy's sitting there like, Floof
spend
is much
one.
better at this than I am.
Half the number rolled on the superiority die to your check, and it's a D8. So
Dang. Ooh.
so
18. So yeah, you
no,
guys
it's half
watch.
the number rolled on the die,
You watch
but
Floof
it's rounded
is-
up.
So
16.
16. Okay, so you guys watch as Floof, they get down and start kind of sniffing the ground. They start sniffing around the fireplace, around the tables, around that broken door. And Floof, you get the sense that these kind of unnamed creatures, similar to the dwarves, burst in through this door from the road you were on. There were about, actually, you know the exact number. There were 6 of them. There was a fight here. There were three dwarves, so they are outnumbered 2-1.
Okay.
But they didn't leave through the same place that they came out.
Okay, so
They
it might
left.
keep going.
They left as you followed the trail of these 6. You realize that they exited the mines. You follow it to the exterior door that leads out into the valley.
Oh, shit.
But that door
Okay.
hasn't been broken. It seems that they
Okay.
gained access to this point. You also find back in these rooms, like kind of bedroom areas that are off to the side of this main room, you find 3 dead dwarves.
Oh. I push open the door and I say, just like a very solemn, look.
You guys
Baka
watch.
will step into the room and investigate, because these are all part of the same family, right?
Yeah, it's not the same
Battlehammer
family.
clan.
It's just a clan. It's like a Battlehammer clan. So, like,
Mhm.
yeah, Dwarven clans, they're less like families and more like
Mhm.
like a bunch of families that kind of came together to form their own little
The
like
colony.
city-state colony.
To investigate the bodies to see if we can determine how they died or what killed them.
Medicine. Be a medicine check. Okay, 16. It's very easy to tell that these dwarves were killed by axe wounds. You can see their large gashes and broken bone that split their armor. But you can also tell with that 16 that these axe blows were precise. They were inflicted by skilled wielders of that weapon.
So Vaka will go in, kind of step over Floof, and examine the first kind of couple the bodies, and turn to her companions, and explain what she sees. This is no underdark beast. This is skilled warriors. And kind of lift up parts of their armor and see where it splits. This is a creature that knows what they're doing.
That's some solid butchery there. Yeah.
They leave. Up to snow. They leave place.
They leave the warmth down here to go back to the snow, or up to it.
They
That
leave.
confuses Vaka.
Well, sure, warmth down here, but pretty sure, from what I recall, even the dwarves and the orcs, though they may have originated in the Underdark, the sun, the open air is alluring still. Maybe those things that live down there taking advantage of the lack of sunlight, looking to expand.
Expand? What
Expand their territory.
Claim it.
Yeah.
Why not this claim house? Leave house. Not claim.
This was somebody's family. Is it possible to track them?
Yes, maybe, okay.
How far?
You know that this happened 2 days ago. They have if they left and continued marching, they have a 2-day lead, and you guys are already a full 8 hours of travel.
Also,
if you were to
Floof,
continue to track them now, you would take a level of exhaustion.
Floof also makes a point to find a dusty place or something and make 6 dots to show how many of them there were that left. This many.
This happened 2 days ago. We don't know if they are 2 days away.
You willing to walk for 2 days while there's a man dying on the side of the mountain waiting for us?
No.
So are we sleeping here tonight?
Probably
We
should.
should take watch.
Watch door. Watch this door.
I will
We'll
watch
have to
it.
tell them on our way back
I don't
from the
think
mountain.
you can mend the lock on that.
It's not broken.
The
Cracked.
door outside
That's the one that
is
Flip
not
is talking
broken.
about.
The door back into the mines is broken. Or the lock on it is, anyway.
Floof is wanting somebody to watch the outside door, is what they were saying. Don't trust.
Vaka will offer to take the first watch, and will watch the door that Floof is indicating.
I'm
Okay.
not planning on sleeping anytime soon.
If
Why?
you don't, you'll take a level of exhaustion. If you don't take a long rest.
I will join you.
Okay. Yeah, Calder, you look at the lock that's broken. You think, given a good try, you could probably fix it to the point where it could be secured. Go ahead and make a check with your. You don't have carpenter tools, do you?
I've got them on me.
Yeah, go ahead and make a check with those carpenter tools. Just don't add your proficiency because you don't have proficiency with them.
All right. What kind of roll would that be? Because I haven't even set them up yet, to be honest.
So it'll be a dexterity check. Or a wisdom check. Wisdom, do wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah,
Okay,
do a
we'll roll
wisdom check.
Ooh.
Was that 18 without proficiency?
But you are
Or no?
proficient.
20. It's a 20.
Yeah, fine. Total.
Yeah, it's 20.
It's a 20 total. So, yeah, you see Calder takes a little bit of time, but he's able to kind of secure that door shut. And you feel very confident that anybody trying to go through that door it's gonna take some time. Enough that it would let you guys know that somebody's coming.
Well, I should be at least one spot we can worry a little less about.
And since the other door is on damage, you can easily just lock it.
And that's great. The door was locked when they got in before, so watch is still a great idea.
I will take the last watch.
You guys light a fire in the hearth or anything, or
Yeah.
I mean, if there is one.
Does the
Yeah.
smokestack lead outside, though?
the dwarves have got it set up in a way where they're pretty much concealed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're hard to spot from outside. So yeah, you guys set a fire. You guys kind of gather around in this main room, setting up your sleeping bags and stuff for the night. And Calder and Vaka will take the first watch as the rest of you kind of settle in. Or Sheltari, sorry. Yeah, Sheltari and Vaka take the first watch as you guys kind of settle in for a rest.
I curl up on Calder's lap and sleep.
I mean, boy's gonna be right next to me.
No, I don't then. I forgot.
You walk over to Calder as he's like sitting down, and you see like boy like wags his tail at you, like, oh, I'm your friend, and you're like,
I don't trust you.
walk away.
Calder will pat boy.
Your ancestors are
Again.
scary.
Polar bear, friend. Dog, enemy.
Polar bear, harnessed. Dog, just hanging out.
As you walk away, you see like boy just kind of like lays his head down on Calder's lap.
I'd curl up on Monty instead.
Just sad face.
Calder will give comforting scritches to boy.
All right, and you guys.
Yeah, Floop, as you crawl up onto Monty, he takes the hat off of in front of his face and just gives you a look. Rolls his eyes and like puts it back on and just relaxes.
Just blink at you.
Floof just staring forlornly at the scritchies happening across the room.
Floof may be starting to reconsider their internalized, what's the word?
Hate.
Not hate, fear.
It's a certain
the word?
phobia, but it's like a.
Their mistrust maybe is misplaced, but only starting to think of it.
Like, I don't know, canine phobia. Whatever. Floof's of just kind of. It's all right. I won't
Like
say
half
it.
dog.
Just gonna keep going. All right, y'all settle in. The ones of you that are taking a rest, settle in, fall asleep. Vaka and Shaltari. It's the two of you sitting awake, listening, and yeah.
And I'm just watching very closely on the door.
What are you doing, Vaka?
Watching the door, and then I'll kind of. Is Shaltari just sitting all quiet and, like, not saying anything?
Seems like it.
She'll kind of, like, look around at the door, look at the sleeping part.
You do
Seems
notice.
like every time we try to. Oh, go ahead.
I would say you do notice, Vaka, that yes, Shaltari is often quiet and perplexed and staring off into the distance. He does look troubled in a way that you haven't seen.
Yeah, so I'll kind of look around at the door. And our sleeping companions. Vaka will kind of, like, stretch back. It seems like every time we try to accomplish something, another group of people or someone is asking for help. She'll, like, kind of, like, scrunch her face a little bit. Just doesn't sit well with you, does it?
I just don't want something like this to happen again, that's all.
And then, Vaka will kind of, like, not smile. How long have you been in the north, Mr. Shaltari?
As long as I've been alive. Or
Off guard a little bit.
as long as I can remember, anyway. I thought we locked that.
I've seen a lot more trouble since I've come down off them. It's like this world of man is plagued by nothing but trauma. This God's forsaken cold.
The Duergar deliver their fair share, don't they?
Do your stars tell you if this will ever end?
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them lately.
Kind of like just sit, observe for a little bit longer. She'll look over at the sleeping Floof on top of a sleeping Monty.
Like a puddle of floof drool soaking its way through Monty's shirt.
Fucking gross.
Isn't it amazing the bonds that you forge in the snow? You and him. You've been companions long?
Oh, Monty, um, a few years now. We've known each other. But yes. I'm sorry, curiosities are displaced at the moment.
If you need to get them from your mind, I will listen.
I appreciate that. But, I have nothing to discuss at the moment.
And Vodka will kind of like stretch her arms a little bit and observe this troubled look on this companion, who she does not know very well, but has already been in numerous combats with, and as a Goliath, he is furthering himself up on her list of people to respect. And is also a little jarred, having been traveling with Floof for so long, who is, this is my emotion and my thoughts, and it is out my mouth. That the kind of stony silence is unusual. And she'll kind of just stretch out and say,
So you could, tell me, distract my thoughts. Where did you come from? What was life at your home like? What is your family like?
"Aww." Invaka will kind of smile, and she'll pull her necklace back out, like the pendant that she wears with the claw on it. Sorry, question. They couldn't see in the mirror, right?
We could.
Okay, they could. All right. So she'll kind of like look over at Shaltari and be like, "You saw my boy. He was so small the last time I saw him. To think his legs are working and he is close to his own travels. Feels weird to know. It feels unusual to call a Goliath boy small.
How long ago was that?
Baka will have to think about it because there hasn't been any seasons other than dark. It must be going close on a full rotation. I think over a year. I hope he remembers me.
Why have you been away for so long?
When the Rime came, he's the first child born into it. First one to survive its cold. Too many babes put in the snow. And it was nothing our sky watchers could see, could tell us. This winter is something that sends a Goliath from the mountain. This will affect us all. You're supposed to learn what everyone else knows about bringing this to an end. Being a part of it so that my boy can grow into being the first of the next generation.
Not too long ago, I might have said that your Skywatchers maybe just weren't paying close enough attention.
She'll kind of laugh a little bit. If you ever meet my grandmother, I'm sure you'll have a lot of time not talking to each other. But the stars at the throat of the world, Shaltari, they're almost close enough to touch. She would be interested to know what you see.
I think his face softens up a little bit. And
Do you know how she convinced me to go? To leave my boy in her care and not know when I'd see him again.
I imagine it would have been very persuasive.
To make a Goliath believe that we are all beings under one sky. Took a lot of convincing. Not everyone thinks it's a good idea.
I imagine. It would take a lot of convincing to leave one's family behind. It is a special thing. I hope that you get to see yours again soon.
I wrapped him, kissed his forehead, and I promised him sunlight.
Thank you for that. I'm going to walk over and
Yes, Mr. Shaltari.
I think I've had my share of vigilance for the night.
Then take my turn then. Come on, boy.
All right. So Calder and Boy, shake themselves awake as Vaka and Shaltari go to bed for the night.
While Calder's on watch, he's gonna work on his bone mask a little bit. He's gonna do some staining and whatnot. And he's also going to spend his once per day speak with animals, and he's gonna talk to Boy.
Oh my!
Ooh.
You bring this on me?
Yeah. So
Like someone else bringing
Disadvantage on
level
you.
ups on us.
I gave you guys an hour.
So while he's working on his mask, he'll cast Speak with Animals.
Never heard so many players complain about level ups.
It has been Keely 6 times, alright? This is the one thing I don't
Note
complain
to
about,
self,
okay?
no more levels. Okay.
3 is the big one, okay? I was just not prepared emotionally or mentally. It's fine.
So while he's working, he's going to be like, Boy, how are you now?
just says good than you, Tanner. Like,
I know, but I had to want
No, he
to
just
do it.
said, I'm a good boy.
Hello, I will be your
Oh.
friend forever.
Oh, can't complain.
Good on you.
Oh, not so bad.
You just see, like, tilts his head to the side as, like, you. Mm. Weird. Okay.
Well, don't worry, this won't last long. Probably about 10 minutes or so. Wanted to ask you a question. See if you can fill me in with what happened between you and your master.
But anyway, as I was trying to explain, so communicate or speak with animals. You're speaking with a dog who's like not awakened, so their intelligence isn't like
Super high.
super high. So the communication comes across more like thoughts and
Mhm.
emotions that you can understand. So like it's like talking to Floof, but a little more clear.
Okay. So with that framing, he'll ask
Yeah, you just get these like waves of like first it's like sadness that he abandoned or he had to leave Garrett in trouble. But you also get this emotion and the sense that Garrett was the one who kind of left them at their base camp as they went up the hill. And then you get another sensation of this big, monstrous being with white fur, razor sharp claws. And then you also get another like vision and thought of boy breaking free from his harness while the other dogs are still trapped there. And then you get a more sensation of the long journey back to Targos by himself.
Upon getting all that, Calder kind of will stop what he's doing. He'll just look down at Boy. He'll start grabbing him by like underneath his mouth a little bit and just start giving him soft pets and be like, what you did was brave. You're a very brave boy. We'll try to get to Garrett.
You get this sensation of appreciation and thankfulness, but mixed with a little bit of sadness.
Calder will slip him some moose jerky.
He'll
Try
take
to-
it.
Try to help him feel a little
and
better.
He'll chew on it as he kind of lays down next to the fire as you continue your watch.
And that's basically all he's
Pizza's
going to do
here.
during his watch.
Your pizza's here.
Yeah.
You want us to take our break now?
We
Because
totally
of your
could.
pizza.
All right. We'll go ahead and take our break now. So
Pizza.
Curtis
Pizza.
and Joe can eat their pizza.
Like a couple of fatties.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Fatty.
We'll be back at 6:30. All right. See you in a little bit.
The stream's back up.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, everybody.
Goliath eats wings,
Oh my
buffalo
God.
style. Welcome back.
Joe. As soon as
Oh,
I
are we
hit,
live?
as soon as I hit
Yes,
transition,
we're
you say, I give you guys warning after warning after warning.
You still said the welcome back screen.
Arthur out. Arthur.
I thought there was time.
It's gonna be great in the edit because this is like bookended with like Joe being so wholesome. And then
We cut that part out. We cut that part out.
Okay.
no.
I'll leave in the part about the big two.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're
Hey,
back.
my screen still said we'll be right back.
Yeah, it's on a smart.
There's a
There's
delay.
latency. There's latency.
We were on a break.
There's latency, Joe.
Oh.
Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths.
It's okay.
gonna be fine.
I've heard you say worse things.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I doubt it.
All right, before we went on break, we had left Calder talking with Boy as Calder was taking his rest, or his watch during the long rest. And yeah, so we can pick right up there as you finish your watch, Calder. I mean, I guess, yeah. Who do you wake up for their watch?
He'll probably go over and wake up Monty.
Just kind of like roll
All right.
Floof off.
Yeah, so you wake up
I will
Monty.
wake up, stretch my hands. Ugh. Stand up.
One of y'all needs to go
I
back
think
to
it's
bed.
you were wanting to go last, right, Floof?
I step off of you without responding, and I go find vodka to lay on. Curl up and sleep again.
Anything happened during break, Calder?
Boy,
Did he talk back?
in a way. I asked him what happened on the mountain. Gave me feelings, visions of Garrett going up from base camp without the dog team. Worry, sadness, and then flashes of white fur and claws, which to me sounds like a yeti.
Or hell, anything out here that's that big and has claws is what it seems like. Could be a
Could be a bear as well, but
or puma.
wager so. But that's all that happened. Just got a little work in, and that was about it.
All right, and good job. Means you know that there will be conflict when we arrive.
I mean, there's always that chance every step of the way, Mr. Montgomery.
Mm-hmm. Get your rest then.
And a good watch to you. And he'll go
yeah.
back over to his spot, hood up, pass out.
All right.
Monty sets up a stool next to the fire. He's gonna sit around watching it for 15 minutes or so before he gets up and heads over to the corpses
Oh, fuck.
in the other room.
Yeah. Okay.
Pocket check. Anything on him?
They have like water skins but I mean they weren't going anywhere to travel, so it's just they're good. Like not really.
No coins, no rations.
No, they don't have any rations on them, but you do find some coin. They've got about between the three of them, 25 silver pieces.
Okay. What's the do any of them have an intact face currently?
All of them.
Okay. Monty's gonna sit in front of each of them, studying their face for about 5 minutes or so each. And then he's gonna go back to his watch.
God damn it.
Yeah, you had me worried there.
Yeah, no shit.
Tanner just did this slow pan look into the camera.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Oh. Guys, they're
Here's
2
my
days old.
worry. Yeah, and here's my worry. I thought we were traveling with Ed Gein the whole fucking time.
Okay.
You guys are sound asleep.
Well,
You don't know any of this happens. The rest of your watch goes by without any incident.
alright, he's gonna go over and starts scratching Floof behind the ear.
My ears twitch, and I open my blue eye, look up.
It's your turn, kiddo.
Oh, okay. Then I do the stretch thing again, and then I go strut around the room. Then I'll go and sniff at the doors to see if anything changed.
Roll
just-
survival. A 9. You do
Rolling
not
great.
sense any changes. No new smells.
No strange feelings. I just sit my ass down and stare at the door
All right.
for an hour.
2 hours.
For 2 hours.
Yep. Yeah, so you finish up your watch around the end of your long rest. The rest of the party, the people who are sleeping, kind of just naturally kind of stir awake as you guys feel rested.
Hello.
Morning, Floof. Or whatever time of day it is.
Does berries?
Mm. Well, I've only got one more branch of holly, but if you're really wanting them, I could.
No, it's okay. Wait for if no more moose, then eat berry.
Sounds like a smart plan.
Yes. Always eat first. What bad first?
That's right. First in, first out.
First in, first
Wait,
out.
if it's bad, you should eat it first? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No.
No. Sure. I don't know. Yes.
Vodka stretches and is just like,
You.
I
Can
listen.
you write that down?
No. I just made an internal note. Floof listen. Floof watch. Floof wait.
All right, so you guys wake up, kind of pack up your things. Yeah, you guys. What do you guys do now?
Okay, we go.
Vodka will kind of like roll her shoulders. We should go to this mountain.
10.
See if our man is up there. The dwarves on the way back.
Ish. We go.
I'll tell you all what I told Monty last night. I talked with Boy.
The dog.
Yes, the dog. Something that I've learned over these past few days on how to do.
And did he talk back?
Yeah, wait. More like feelings, thoughts, flashes of images, and such. I asked him what happened on the mountain. He said that, well, he gave me the notion that Garrett left all the dogs at base camp. There was worry with him. And then, sadness, panic, fought out of his harness because there's images that he flashed to me of white fur, big claws. So, me and Mr. Montgomery both agree it could be either Yeti or a bear or a big cat. So just something for us to keep in mind while we're out there.
Bad. Bad. Yeti bad.
That's right.
Why? Why is
But-
that?
Oh, big scary. Bad like big bear.
Thought you took a liking to the polar bears.
Like it?
Vodka will kind of pipe up. Yeti is nothing to be trifled with. They're territorial. Lack of food with the winter will make them more volatile.
But big cat and big bear, and big yeti, you hide in hole. They know fit.
Well,
Is okay.
a flu-size hole, maybe.
Little Den.
Well, I suppose we will keep our
Oh, no Den. Oh,
senses about us, I guess. We should go.
I agree. And he'll pull down his mask, which is now the same color as that feather Sheltari, which is a black with a little bit of like a purple and blue little luster with the glint of light hitting it.
Say that again. What?
Stain it
The
with
mask
berries.
is now black, but it has like a glint,
Oh.
like a luster to it when you see the light catch it, and it has kind of like a purple and like dark blue hue. Like the feather he showed you the other
Why
day.
did that happen? What? Hmm.
Oh, I worked on it last night.
Some interesting bit of handiwork.
I do say so. Shall we?
Yes, okay, we go. I start running.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
head towards the door that leads out. You unlock it and you open it up. Outside, you can see it's light cloud coverage, about 10 below with mild wind. There's the dim natural light of that twilight. So it's actually a pretty good day to travel. As good as it can be, anyway.
Not so bad.
Which way does the which way are we supposed to be going, and which way does the sniff trail go of those not dwarves?
Go ahead and roll survival
Curious.
to track.
Okay, since this is my favorite terrain. Let's see. What do I do? Do I get a extra proficiency, I think?
Okay.
My proficiency bonus is doubled when I make a wisdom or intelligence check related to it. So plus so plus a 2 to this roll, which is
22.
This canny?
glitchy as fuck.
All right, so stepping out into this northern edge of the Dwarven Valley, you can see Calvin's Cairn kind of looming over you to the north, right? And you can smell the trail heading kind of south. Let me look real quick. Map.
Other way. Okay.
Let's see. If it will load, you can. Pretty confident to tell you that you can smell it kind of heading south east, away from the mountain.
Okay. Well, they go
Back
other
towards
way.
the 10 towns.
I point that out to the group.
And you also notice
They're
that
going the
Boy,
opposite ways.
as you come out here, Boy seems to be on a trail. Like, he recognizes this area.
Looks
Okay.
like dog picked up the scent.
Yes. Also, me. Other scent.
Of course.
Did
I'm
it-
selling you short.
I
You
am
did a very
short.
good job, Floof.
Yes. Well, is opposite way.
Opposite.
Opposite way. That way.
Mm,
For the other ones.
Sheltari and Vodka just making the same noises.
that's mean.
All right,
That's-
dog, lead on.
Lead on.
Go.
Lead on where?
I
Boy's
will
just
go
kind of
back behind.
standing at Calder's side, just like pawing at the snow.
I'm gonna start adjusting my lenses and look up.
All right. Yeah.
So-
So you guys head towards the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right.
Yep. We do the original quest assigned to us.
Kind of.
No. The second,
Uh,
the third, never mind.
The original side quest.
The original side quest assigned to us.
All right. So you guys head towards the mountain. I will give you guys a survival check with advantage since you have Boy with you to try to find the base camp.
Since
Right.
I have gleaned the stars,
Mm-hmm. You want to do it?
no, but I do sense a much stronger connection than I am used to, which is strange considering I've been away for over a day and a half now. But I think if we go this way, and I'm going to cast guidance.
Mm.
Ooh.
Okay.
On
This
boost.
is what the sleepless nights, I believe, are guiding me this way. Well, on you, Floof. I'm just interpreting. You are the vessel.
Okay. I give him a weird look. But then I'll starts reluctantly at first, but then less reluctantly start sniffing around and looking around at tracks and all that near Boy.
Okay.
Try to follow his lead.
Yeah. Give me a survival with advantage.
Okay. With an extra 2 on it.
And a D4.
And a D4. So 17 plus. Oh!
21.
21?
Yeah. So you, with the aid of Boy and also Sheltari, head towards the mountain. You're able to pick up on Boy's trail fairly quickly, and it only takes you a few hours until you come across 2 tents pitched in the snow near the icy outcropping that acts as a natural windbreaker. Between the tents is an overturned sled, and you see still harnessed to it are 5 howling dogs.
Still alive?
Yes.
Oh shit. I like to come up and try to calm the dogs.
You see they're initially very hesitant and kind of scared. Can you make an animal handling check?
Yep. Don't know why that's at advantage. 16.
Yeah. So as you approach the dogs, you can see they're friendly. As they see that you're not a threat, they become friendly fairly quickly. But you can tell that they're cold, they're hungry, they're tired. You can also see that under the sled, which is kind of flipped at the moment, you see 2 small crates, one of which has been torn open.
Okay.
And you can see the remnants of rations packaging, or like what they would have used to pack these rations everywhere. And you can get the pretty quick impression that these dogs broke that crate open and ate all of the rations.
You said there's 5 dogs?
There are 5 of them, yep.
Calder
And
will
you see
give
the
each
one broken
one of
harness
his rations.
that once was Boy's.
Okay. Yep. Calder will pull out 5 rations to give each of the dogs.
Okay. Yeah, they eat it
Just to help
quickly.
feed them. Alright. There we go. This is it. This is the base camp.
Meanwhile, Monty's rummaging through the tents that are still set up.
Okay. The tents are
Goodberry Brook.
empty.
Have a Goodberry breakfast. Is that a thing?
Not this time. We just have
Not this
regular
time?
rations
Okay.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking through the tents, you don't find anything. It looks like it's just some sleeping bags, but all of their climbing gear is gone that you would have expected to have found. There's also a second crate that appears to be out of reach of the dogs in their harnesses.
Looks like they took the climbing gear with them, but sleeping bags remains. They seem unused. At least recent.
What is in box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
Do you open it?
Bad.
Yes.
As you pry open this crate, you find a supply of rations. It looks like
Food.
there's enough rations here to feed 4 people for about 3 days.
To take it and put it away in my pouch as much as I can.
As you guys are kind of going through this base camp, you see Boy kind of off to the edge, kind of looking up this path up into the mountain, kind of eagerly.
Would it be enough to surmise that, like, okay, since the rations are here and the sleeping bags are here, that their intention was to stay, but they just left very quickly?
Yes.
And does this look like a path that dogs could get up?
Not with a sled, no.
Okay. Baka will kind of like exhale deeply. Calder, you said white fur and claws.
That's right.
If a Yeti came through here, they probably fled up the mountain. Why else would they leave their sleeping bags and supplies down in the base camp?
Who knows, but if we're bringing a body or so down, hopefully a live one, we should probably turn over this sled quick. It's already inaccessible. If you don't mind, speaker.
Yeah, Baka will nod. And the dogs aren't going to get up with this sled, right?
They could
No.
not pull the sled up this path, no. They look pretty tired too, but they'd probably have a hard time pulling the sled at all in their current state.
can do
Could
it.
Vaka pull it?
There's no way getting
Or
this
is it too-
sled up this path, no.
Yeah.
It's a mountain
Okay.
path, it's too narrow in spots, like, you're not getting this sled up.
Yeah, so Vaka will fix it so it's upright and like check dogs and things too, and just turn to the party. If he's alive up there, we can carry him down. These dogs are exhausted; they'll never make it up.
We can. Yeah, we. Mhm.
I will carry him down.
Oh, I didn't mean to impose. I mean, I'll do my best, but if you insist.
Okay. We got to hurry.
Yes, I think we do. Sounds like the weather's getting worse.
Alright then.
The mountain we go.
Watch your feeding, or watch your footing.
Or you're gonna
Alright.
say feeties.
I was gonna say feedies.
So you guys go to where Boy is, and you see this kind of mountain trail winding up the mountain. You see the wind has obliterated any tracks that had been made by the climbers, but you can determine that this is probably the likeliest route that the climbers took. and you guys begin to climb. The howling winds, blowing snow, and slippery ice make the climb treacherous. And it's about 30 minutes or so ahead you see 4 mountain goats perched on a large rock formation.
Mountain goats?
Yep.
Odd.
Odd.
Not that odd.
He's mountain.
It's a mountain.
Yeah.
But they're all.
It'd be odd to find.
Odd.
I've
And it's
never-
freaking Floof that's like, is mountain, duh.
I've never seen goats stand in such formation.
Oh, it's quite an impressive feat. They can stand on sheer surfaces.
They crave that mineral.
But you see they're kind of perched on a large rock formation, and the path kind of squeaks around it. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge to squeeze past.
Try to squeeze past the goats.
No, just to continue on the trail.
Oh.
They're perched on top of a large
Did
rock
we-
formation that kind of juts out into this
Okay.
trail, and you have to kind of cling to the side of it to get around it.
Oh, these guys are really testing me. Did anybody bring anything to help climb a mountain?
I have a grappling hook.
I got a
I
rope.
pull out some of my own gear, which has, besides my net, also, well, I guess I use my war pick kind of as like a nice pick a little bit too. And I have some pythons,
I got a couple of those as well. Yeah.
pittons,
Pythons.
pythons, and
22-inch pythons.
I do, and a hammer. So
Alright,
I
so you guys
my
have
war
some
pick,
climbing
and
gear.
I have pittons.
I love that Floof is like, here's my pig and my rope, and Vaka just picks them up and puts them on her chest.
Yes, okay.
This mountain-born Goliath is ready to go.
Alright,
I'm
what are you guys? Are you
following-
guys gonna do
I'm following
anything to
Vaka.
prepare, or are you just gonna walk the path?
If we're gonna walk the path, we should probably do a rope line. So in case one goes off, we can pull them back.
Who's
Feed the
going
rope.
first then?
What was that?
Who's going first then?
I would imagine our resident mountain dweller.
Vaka's already like attaching Floof.
Yeah.
If I can make it over on a ledge, you will have no problem. Because Vaka's very big.
Well, so we feed the ropes through the pythons and tie them off to each other. Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys.
It's alright, Shaltar. It's not like you ever died on the edge of some deep crevasse before.
Wow.
You'll be fine.
Inspiring.
Very tactful. Yes.
Mm.
So you
I'm
guys,
nothing if not that.
So you guys fasten a rope between the 5 of you, and dog or and boy.
Yeah. Do we
What
have
is
enough?
your marching order?
Me,
Vaka first.
Vaka.
Vodka floof, yeah, and I would like
So
to be somewhere in the
Vodka
middle.
holding floof.
Vaka and the scooped floof.
Okay. A rope tied to each of you. Who's next?
Me.
Shaltari. Alright. Who's next? Don't all
Calder,
volunteer
you
at
go on
once.
ahead over here.
Alright then. So it'll be Calder next.
Calder with boy. Are you carrying boy or?
Yeah, Calder will carry boy.
Alright. And
Are
then
you sure that's wise?
Alright, I need all, as you guys kind of make your way around with your climbing gear, can you all make a group dexterity check?
Is that a saving throw?
Okay.
Regular deck check.
All right, knights. This is where we're supposed to go.
Fuck.
I need you to tell me. I need to know.
So we're just hitting dexterity.
Where?
You motherfuckers.
I will cast guidance on myself. Oh boy.
It's an acrobatics check.
Jesus. Oh, it's an
Oh,
acrobatics.
it's
check?
acrobatics.
Yeah, that's what I said, acrobatics check.
You just said dexterity
You
check.
said dexterity.
Did I? I thought I said acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
That's
you
okay.
said
Guys,
dexterity.
have
we're falling off the side of this mountain.
If you
Same
have
thing to me.
proficiency.
Yeah. No, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is real bad.
It is bad.
This is
I did-
I was gonna
so
say, after
bad.
Balder's acrobatics check.
The
Oh, it's your 5.
that was
It's still your 5.
unintentionally.
Yeah,
Curtis.
yeah, it's still my 5. I know. God damn it! Let me be happy. Just let me be happy.
Oh, you wasted it.
5 plus 3
Waste the
plus-
good one
Oh
on you.
my god.
Oh, we're so boned.
Oh.
Nobody got above a 10.
Wait.
Vodka.
Wait.
Oh, for
Wait.
well, for
Okay,
dexterity
never
or
mind.
for
Wait.
dexterity or
Oh, it's
for
the same.
acrobatics.
It's
It's the
Acrobatics.
same, Joe.
It's the same,
Same for
you.
you, Joe.
So you got a 4.
I would like
3.
to
5.
wait. Changes of dirt or stony targets on the ground. I would like to try this. I would like to use mold earth to. Could I use mold earth to assist in any way?
How are you using mold earth to assist?
Okay.
So you guys start going around, and you're about halfway around when Vaka loses their footing and begins to fall. Their big Goliath form begins to pull each one of you off. As you each grab something to try to hold yourselves up, you realize that your grip isn't good enough, and you're all beginning to fall. What are you doing with mold
Oh.
earth to try to save yourselves?
I can. Okay. Could I can turn difficult terrain into normal terrain. Is there could I make it so just enough juts out that is not slick, frozen and covered in snow, just the bare stone, in hopes that it gives us something to grab onto.
All right.
Smart.
I will
Like
say
a
yes,
texture?
you do that. I will allow Vaka to make a dexterity saving throw to try to regain your footing.
So a saving throw, not a regular dexterity.
Yes.
check.
Saving
dexterity
throw.
saving throw. DC
Which-
12.
Which
There you
you think, hey, baby!
All right. So you guys start around. Vaka misses their step and begins to fall, pulling on the rope that's tied between all of you. And you guys each clinging onto something find that there's no good handholds, and you all begin to tumble. Shaltari, acting quickly, reaches out a hand and causes a thing of earth to kind of jettison out from the side of this path, giving Vaka just enough foot space to regain their balance. And you guys are all able to cling on to the side as you make the rest of your way around. Back onto the wider path.
Thank you, Mr. Shaltari.
Wow.
That was a close one.
As you guys are standing there on this wider path, you can see that the mountain goats have kind of scattered, right? And
Uh-oh.
you look around, you see this glistening white expanse of packed snow. But you hear this distant sounding of cracking.
Danger sense.
As you look up
Of
and see that packed snow, hundreds and hundreds of feet above you, looks as if it's moving.
We need to go.
Oh, that's very bad.
You know,
Oh,
and
no.
Very bad.
you realize you're in the path of an avalanche.
Well, Pope.
The way avalanches work,
Oh, so bad.
you'll make 3 skill checks. You'll make a wisdom perception check,
Oh,
Tell us,
good.
Tanner, how do
acrobatics
avalanches work?
check, and a strength athletics check. I shared with you guys a thing. It's in a player handout called Avalanche. So you'll make 3 skill checks.
Perceptions, acrobatics, athletics.
Perception, acrobatics, athletics. And then depending on how
That is
many
back to back.
successes or
my
fails
God.
you get of those 3 will determine the results. So yes, as you guys clear around that ledge,
Oh,
you hear the cracking sound and you see the snow hundreds of feet above you beginning to move. So I need everybody. So let's go, just start.
All right,
We'll
who
start
wants, do you want people
we'll
to
just
go first?
Yeah, we'll go in order so I'm not getting, 15 dice
Oh.
being.
a bunch of dice thrown at you.
So Flute,
Take our rolls.
Floof.
Can we do one of them at a time and then the next one at a time, basically initiative? Like,
I'm just gonna go and say, Floof, give me all 3 checks. Monty, all 3 checks.
okay.
So Floof, all 3 checks.
Okay,
Wisdom,
which one
Dex,
first?
Perception, acrobatics, athletics.
Perception, acrobatics, athletics.
In that order. Okay.
23,
Perception,
Okay. Okay.
acrobatics.
21,
Okay.
I already forgot the last one. I'm sorry.
Athletics.
Thank you.
athletics. 21.
This is my.
Holy shit, Floof!
Those are great rolls,
Like,
all of
ding, ding,
them.
Monty.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Floof just
Ramble.
grabs a fleeing goat and is like, fuck it, whoosh.
alright.
19.
Oh.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 15.
Oh.
Now, for my athletics check, is this to stay on or, oh fuck it, let's just roll it. Shit. Alright.
Oh. Okay.
10.
Okay. Vodka.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
16 on the perception. 22
Nice.
on the acrobatics. 13 on the athletics. Calder.
Oh fuck.
19.
Alright.
6. 18. Okay. Sheltari.
No pressure, bud.
Oh, are we allowing spellcast? Like how?
This is
What's
a
the time
skill
frame
challenge,
here?
so just a skill challenge. It's
Okay.
like snap decision.
Okay.
If you want to use spells, you can.
Okay.
But
Look, I have to rely on this. I'm not gonna make it, you guys. Oh
Faith in the
no.
dice, or they don't have faith in you.
Okay. Yeah.
We love you, Sheltari.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll help you.
15.
Alright.
$12.
Sleepless nights. Give me grace. Give me grace, please, please, please.
Can I use guidance? Can I cast guidance on this last one?
Sure.
In the split second there?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
4.
Well,
DC was 15. Floof gets 3 successes. Montgomery gets 2 successes. Vodka gets 2 successes. Calder gets 2 successes. Shaltari gets 1. So as you guys are booking it, as you see this sheet of ice and snow hurling at you at 600 feet around, you guys move as fast as you can, this rope kind of tying you together. Floof clears the path easily. Just jumps right outside of the path where the snow goes rushing by. Monty, Vodka, Calder, you're right on the edge of it, and you get pummeled with ice and snow, and all 3 of you will take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
However, Shaltari is swept up by this ice and snow, and he's yanked with it, and the rope snaps, sweeping Shaltari away down the side of this mountainside. As you guys watch your friend just get pulled down. Shaltari, you will take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Can we act? Or not yet?
Just a second. You're swept away, and as the snow comes to a stop, you find yourself about 500 feet down the mountainside from where your friends are, partially buried.
I don't. Oh my. Oh.
Which means your head and your arms are free, but you're buried up to about your chest in packed snow.
But I'm not moving.
You
or
are
not sliding away anymore?
Nope, as the snow comes to a stop 500 feet below where you were.
Sorry. Oh no.
As you look up, you can kind of see the path where your friends are. You can kind of make them out on the side. As you guys look down, you can see the tiny speck that is Shaltari. I mean, it's like 500 feet below you. You can see him kind of poking up out of the snow. Alive.
Holy shit. Shit!
What do you guys
That's
do?
far. I get out the snowshoes and I throw them down. Here, I'm helping.
Alright, remove snowshoes from your inventory. No.
Vodka has my snowshoes. My booties.
I cast Speak with Animals, and I ask Boy if he can go down and help dig out Shaltari.
Boy just kind of looks up at you, looks down at this steep incline, looks back up at you, and you just get this sensation of, I'm not a mountain goat.
Fair enough. God damn.
You can try to dig yourself out, Shaltari, with a athletics check.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your arms are free, so you're only partially buried.
Okay.
Vodka, you think you got any experience with digging people out of avalanches?
Hey, chat says you have 10 minutes, Calder. Go find those goats.
Oh, where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you are. You asshole. You got me in here. You get me out.
Yeah, you are able to kind of, using your arms that are free, are able to pull yourself up out of the snow. And now you're kind of standing down there, a little battered, a little bruised. And you can see the long
That's me.
climb back up.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to shout. Do I get the sense that if I try, things might get worse?
You shout.
That's why we're
Because-
not.
Like,
That
is there any
is,
more snow left to fall on me?
I mean, there's snow everywhere. There's still
Yeah,
snow everywhere.
but like, do I see any like large packs of snow, like just like what just fell on us
Make a
anywhere
perception
nearby?
check.
How long is the hempen rope?
50 feet.
50 feet.
feet.
Wow.
He's like 500.
There's snow
yards.
everywhere. Lots
Shit.
of snow.
Yep. Including in my eyes. Okay. Okay, I'm alive, so I can still figure this out. What do we do? Um, I can't do anything.
Oh no.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Do we? Yeah, do we just see Chaltari's dug himself out and is down there?
Yeah, you just see him. He's dug himself out, but he's about 500
How
feet
far?
down.
How far down? How far down am I?
500 feet.
Oh.
I guess,
Is it an incline? Does it seem
It's not a straight
unclimbable?
vertical drop. No, it's just
Yeah.
it's a incline. You can climb it.
Okay, I can just like try and like walk up
Yeah, you
it.
can start trying to climb it.
Okay.
I could,
Yeah. Okay.
I could throw down my net.
I think it's a little
Okay.
far for that.
Alright, so just,
Pythons.
Floof, just empty your whole inventory as it's now
Yes.
scattered along the side of the
Oh.
mountain.
No.
He's just throwing
I-
everything you have.
I
What?
pull out my rock, paper, scissors rock.
Calder, go
Okay,
ahead
I'll
and
just
make
start
a-
trying to walk.
Make either go ahead and make an athletics check as you start trying to climb your way back up to where your friends are.
You mean Shaltari?
So me.
Sorry, Shaltari.
Yeah, Chaltari.
Stop naming yourselves
That's
similar
be like-
names.
I mean,
How about you learn who we are?
they both have a.
Yeah, it is hard. It is the CAL at the very beginning.
Sure.
Oh, CHAL.
So
AL.
what? Okay, so I have this. Would this help me at all? Would this make it easier? It's all. I don't know how deep the snow is. I would imagine it's pretty deep. So the
It's
stone
pretty
part probably doesn't come into play here.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help you as this is like packed ice and snow that you're climbing up.
Okay.
But go ahead
Listen,
and
when
make
you're
an
a man of
athletics
limited
check.
physical talent, you ask every question that you can.
Okay, yes, technically
You do
ice is a
good.
rock. Fair.
It's also water, though.
But is it earth or stone?
It's
is
not.
the question.
Yeah. It's not earth or stone though.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what defines stone.
I mean, okay, sure,
Mineral.
but
It's fine.
18.
Yeah, 18.
18, yeah.
So you start making your way up. It's gonna be a while, but you are making your way up slowly but surely. You guys all
I'm
kind
going
of standing up there watching
Yes.
Chaltari.
Tanner, if you want a definition of stone, it's about 14 pounds.
That's not a definition.
Fired. Fire him.
Like a property. I don't know. A description.
Could I cast Healing
Alrighty.
Word?
Sure, you can cast Healing Word. I'm
We're
more
gonna
curious.
cast Healing
You
Word.
guys just like kind of sit up there and watch as he makes his way back up,
Monty's
or-
literally looking down, seeing him struggle,
guess.
looking at the Goliath, looking back down at him, and looking at the Goliath.
Please.
I'm not a mountain goat.
You're a mountain person.
Okay.
okay.
Wait, that wasn't his accent. What that was
Yeah.
You're a mountain person.
Oh,
Or I guess technically, like, he's a mountain person too.
Maybe if go with rope.
Can only go about 100 feet if we tie our two ropes together. A little less since the rope
Wow.
snapped off.
Floof would totally go
That's
down there and
something.
help him climb up, but Floof cannot carry Sheltari.
I can
Otherwise-
barely
Y'all
turn.
can
Otherwise, they would try.
I'm
Y'all
going.
just
I'm
stand
coming.
up here and wait for him to reach you. He looks like
Yeah.
he's making his way.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just gonna
We
be a
offer
while.
words of encouragement and support.
But also not shouting anything.
Yeah.
Because that's experience an avalanche.
Y'all
I'll
just
start
gonna
digging around in the snow.
Y'all,
Is this water organic?
This is in it.
No.
Well, yeah, water. See, water is like a true neutral substance, but what
Or-
lives in it?
Organic comes from organism. Like it has to be like a living thing,
Well, it's got
True,
molecules.
yes.
in
or
it.
come from
yeah,
a
but
living
the water
thing.
itself is an organic.
Yeah.
Okay, so rock or stones are hard, solid, non-metallic mineral matter of which rock is made.
Are we
Still
back on the
this?
stream talking about
A
this?
mineral is a solid, inorganic substance of natural occurrence.
This is what we
just
do when
crashed-
we
So-
go on
This is
break,
what's crashing
apparently.
the stream. This is what's crashing.
So ice is a stone.
Just enjoy it.
Oh, don't worry, Hawthorne. You're not ruining my life. It's always and it will always be Travis.
No.
Always and forever, baby.
Fine, whatever. Rocks, are ice. Ice is rock and stone. Water is lava. We're all lava monsters. Let's continue.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
What?
All right, so it's
my
Calder
rock
spends
doesn't make
20
lava?
minutes climbing. this
Sheltari.
icy- Just fucking- All right, good night, guys. It's been fun.
Let's go.
Tanner, this whole discussion has all been for Rock and Stone.
Rock.
Oh, rock and stone.
Oh,
And Carl.
look at him! Look at him! He just wants to die. He
He's
just wants. To
I think he is dead. I think he died.
I think he died, yeah.
Oh god, he's back! But does he regret it?
all day.
Okay.
Every day.
So as Sheltari spends his 20 minutes climbing up this icy surface, as soon as he pulls himself back up to the path that you guys are on, Floof says, "Okay, let's go."
Okay,
No.
we go.
What? wait, please.
Yeah, hold
Please.
on, Floof.
Whoa.
Mr. Sheltari, come
I
here.
haven't finished my ration.
Okay.
Calder will come up to Sheltari, and
A rope would be nice.
he'll cast Cure Wounds on him. You get back 8 hit points.
Oh, that's better. Oh wow, that's
And
You feeling alright after that?
physically. Yeah.
And emotionally? You a little shook?
Emotionally, a burning dumpster. But my legs work, so we should keep going. I need to.
Yeah, just stick close, and if you feel like you're getting pulled away, just try and grab on.
To Vaka.
I'll try to be
Grab
more
on.
prepared. I'll be more prepared.
Grab onto Vaka.
I'll offer a handout. Vaka with the assist.
I haven't been swept away yet again, but next time it happens, I'll be sure to. Do we see anything else around us at all? Is there anywhere else to go? Are we near the...
There's the path ahead of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you guys
Keep
continue.
on
then.
keeping on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys continue your climb up the mountain. After a nice long stretch, you reach a steep, snow-covered incline dotted with jagged rocks. You see before you, lying face down in the snow, a humanoid figure, blood-stained, in cold weather clothing. And as you get there, a boy kind of darts from your side, Calder, and runs over to the body.
Oh no. Calder will follow.
Okay. As you approach, you see this kind of humanoid figure. It is a human man.
I'd like to check to see if he's dead or dying.
Medicine.
Thirteen.
He is unconscious, but he is stable.
Holy shit. How long has he been here?
Is there any signs of frostbite on him at all?
No, he's got his cold weather clothing on. I mean, he looks all right. He looks injured, but it doesn't look life-threatening yet.
Okay. Let's see.
If it doesn't look life-threatening, Vaka will kind of stride over in the snow. Can I lift him?
Yeah. So you reach down to pick him up, right? You reach down to pick him up. You kind of got one arm under his... You roll him over onto his back. You get one arm under his shoulders, and another arm under his knees. And you start to hoist him up. But as you do that, you get this pinging sensation as you hear this crunching of snow under paw prints, or under paws, and you hear this growl. Vaka, since you have danger sense, you're the one who notices this as you kind of turn your head around and you see coming down from around these jagged outcroppings of stone 2 crag cats.
Oh.
I knew it was pumas.
Yeah, I'll, damn pumas. Oh no.
Problems. Do they see us?
Oh yeah, they're coming right.
Oh yeah, like when Vaka reaches down to pick him up, she's just gonna yell out to you in a non-avalanche voice. Get ready.
Already was ready.
Oh Jesus, they're huge.
They are big. They are the crag.
Yeah. So then, I'll kind of try to step over, the half-rosy man and pull my axe out. Yeah.
Let's see. So Vaka, technically, so I'll say that Vaka gives you guys all heads up, so they don't get a surprise. You guys aren't surprised when this happens.
Okay.
But let me do some quick. Draw some rocks in here. Rock.
Yeah, that's a rock.
That's a rock.
Yeah.
That's a rock.
That sure is a rock.
There's a rock.
Definitely a rock. One more rock. Give us one more rock.
Okay. Rock.
Yeah.
Love it.
Look at all that rock.
Oh, that one's my
Let there be
favorite.
rock.
Let's see, there's like
Kind of looks like
heavier
a rock
snow
with googly eyes.
over
but...
here, heavier snow past this line. You get heavier snow past that. So going into that is like difficult terrain. The rocks, you know, are jagged outcroppings of rock that are hard to pass. And you guys see these crag cats coming down the slope towards you guys. Let's make sure the initiative is empty. You are off. Let me get dog in, our boy in here. Okay. Now it's like getting out of hand.
It looks like a face.
You're ruining the atmosphere.
Oh
No, it's fine. I
no.
don't care.
Okay, well. He's
Okay.
Mr.
You
Frowny
guys
Face
you
over
can roll,
here.
you can roll initiative if you'd like.
Nah, I'm gonna forgo it.
He's been through enough. Jason!
Oh,
Nice.
It's just what I call him.
All right, everybody in.
Uh-oh, we got that initiative music now.
I'm back.
Shaltari, you are up first. As you see Vodka as she reached down to pick up Garrett, you see she kind of just releases him back into the snow, grabs her axe, stands up, and as you look up, you can see these two crag cats. Teeth bared.
Okay. Describe to me again. What am I looking at? This
Two big ass cats.
Yeah, I see the big ass cats. Yes.
That's
But
about-
like,
that's a good description.
Heavy
of it.
snowfall.
So these
Big ass cat.
okay,
rocks-
so we're just like in
these
a
are rocks.
clearing. We're just in like
Yeah.
a big clearing, but with
found, like, a
rocks and
clearing
snow.
and a path. Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're not by any cliff sides that I need to worry about.
Not yet.
Okay, cool, neat. Okay, you know what? Sleepless nights. If you are still shining and if you are still watching, give me something, please. And I'm quick, just like, you know, flipping open the lenses, looking through the scope, just scanning, and suddenly, my whole body is encased in ice
Sick.
that shatters in certain spots and forms what looks to be armor surrounding me.
Like a chrysalis.
Okay.
Nope.
Cast armor.
Anything
I get
else?
this.
Anything else?
Yeah. Go here.
All right.
Stand still.
It's boys. You see, boy kind of steps in front of Garrett, and kind of hunkers his shoulders down and bares his teeth.
Oh, he's gonna protect his master. He's such a good pupper.
It is this crag cat.
Yeah.
He's coming right at you, Calder.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
See
Yep.
that he bounds through the snow at Calder, and he's gonna pounce at you.
Oh, good. Good.
Moves 20 feet in a straight line, and he'll attack you with his claw attack. 20 to hit,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
11 slashing.
Fuck.
Need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
How about that?
Alright, so as
Oh.
this cat comes charging through at you, pounces, rakes you across the chest with these big claws, and you feel as he's trying to knock you to the ground, you're able to kind of move to the side as he kind of falls, like, his weight next to you. And then it is your turn, Calder.
Alright. I'm gonna try something. Hold on, let me look at something real quick.
Wow. Okay.
Greg Cat.
Alright. I would like to cast Zephyr Strike.
Ooh. I'm doing new things.
You move like the wind.
So I move like the wind until the spell ends. My movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. And once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on a weapon attack roll on my turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 of force damage on hits. Whether I hit or miss, my walking speed is increased by another 30 feet until the end of that turn.
Okay.
So I would like to. I would like to move back here, and Calder will pull out his bow. I'm gonna put advantage on this for the Zephyr Strike, and whoop. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits. You're
Okay.
also doing.
I'm also doing sharpshooter.
Or
Yep.
sharpshooter.
So that'll be 14 plus the Zephyr Strike. And then as Calder loses his arrow, you hear, like, out of nowhere, the caw of a gigantic murder of crows flies past Calder. And I will do Gathered Swarm for an extra 2 damage.
What the?
Calder's
fuck?
Swarm is crows.
So you guys see Calder as he gets hit with this crag cat, just claws him across the chest. He stumbles back, and just like the wind, immediately just back 30 feet as he pulls up his bow and fires a shot. You see the arrow go soaring towards the crag cat, and behind it, you see this murder of crows come just pouring over Calder's shoulders, almost like a separate arrow, slamming into the crag cat behind the arrow, dealing 22 total damage.
Then the murder of crows comes back and is just swarming around Calder. And that'll be his turn.
It is the other crag cat's turn, and it's going to charge Floof. As it comes charging at Floof, it will pounce and claw as well. A 19 to hit for
yeah.
10 slashing damage, and I need you to make a strength save, DC 13 as well.
10 and strength save. Wow.
Alright, so as this second crag cat comes hurling past the first one, it pounces at Floof, clawing Floof down to the ground. Floof, you're knocked prone under the weight of this crag cat.
Okay.
As it bears down on you, its fangs
Like
ready,
one
ready
paw.
ready to munch.
Yeah, one paw is on me, and that's enough
Vodka,
apparently.
what do you do seeing your Floof knocked into the
My
snow by the
Floof!
crag cat?
Oh no.
That's my Floof.
My Floof.
Yeah. Vaka is gonna stand right here, and Vaka is going to enter a rage.
Ooh, mama mad!
And because now Vaka is level 3, when this happens, when that rage goes in, flowers and vines temporarily grow around me until their rage ends. Within 15 feet is now difficult terrain for enemies.
Oh.
15
So
feet.
everything within 15 feet is now difficult terrain for enemies.
Does that follow you when you move?
I believe so.
Yeah, so you
Yep,
see,
it's until my rage ends.
yeah, you see Vodka comes charging up over Floof's prone body, just going into a rage, and you see, like, from underneath of Vodka's armor and clothing, you see these vines and stuff begin to sprout forth, wrapping around her limbs and into the ground around her, shooting this tangle of vines out in a 15-foot radius, wrapping around the feet of these crag cats. However, those of you who are friendly to Vaka, you realize that the vines kind of make little parting ways around your own feet.
Yeah, and fuck this kitty. So I'm gonna recklessly attack it.
You should bring a tear to your eye seeing this much green in 2 years' time around Vaka.
Alright, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Dee-dee-dee.
24 hits. For 6 slashing.
So 8 since I'm in a rage.
8 total.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you bring down your... It's an axe, right? Or is it a hammer?
Mhm.
Axe. It's an axe. You bring down your axe into the shoulder of this crag cat, and it kind of recoils
That
back
means I
away
rolled a
from-
1. Jeez.
away from Floof. And Floof, it is your turn. Now with Mama Vaka standing over you. You can see that these vines are kind of like circling you, kind of like a wake. Like, not a wake, but like a
Wake.
Awakened.
A singular wake.
Not awoke. Not awoken. Not awakened.
Bush Cassidy comes
Anyways.
back.
Like water.
Anyways, oh yes, okay, and when I got pinned down, I started to get really bristly, and I go full Floof now, and I hop up onto my feet, pull out my war pick, and going to attack the red cat. Yes,
This one, not the one that attacked
Yes.
you.
correct.
Okay.
Because Vaka's got it. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with my war pick.
8 will
that's fair.
miss.
Mm-hmm.
So you just jump back up to your feet. You swing at it with your war pick. A little too much blood in your eyes.
Okay, so I action surge and try to do it again.
Nice.
It's a crit. For 13.
11, 13, yeah.
So, yeah, you see Floof
Perseverance.
jumps back up to their feet, gets all full Floof bristly, pulls their war pick
Holy
out, goes
shit.
charging at the crag cat that Calder had previously shot with an arrow in his murder of crows. Swings once and misses, but brings the pick back up around and just slams it into the bottom of the crag cat's jaw as the thing falls
yes.
slackened to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what? Now I'm going to go back to be between Vaka and Boy.
Monty.
Protect me!
Alright, Monty is just going to...
He's just what?
he's
sorry. Monty, is gonna move. He's gonna move over this way, putting Vaka in between him and the crag cat. But making eye contact with the thing, can it make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh.
It gets a -2.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so Monty just locks eyes with this thing, and a flash of energy goes across his eyes. He feels a connection, and so he's going to quicken and drive that lash home. Can I get another int save, disadvantage.
Oh my god.
This one is a 9.
All right, 16 damage. And now, it can't take a reaction till the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3.
Alright, so you guys watch as Monty kind of slides over behind Vodka. He reaches out with one hand and like gets the attention of this crag cat, and you see it kind of winces in pain. But as he's locked eyes with it, you see he pulls up his other hand. You see that thing that
And he also starts it off with a whistle that just gets sharper and more intense.
and then you just see this energy kind of form in his other hand as he kind of brings it down around, and it looks, the cat reacts as if something just bludgeoned it in the face, and you see trickles of blood start to come out of its nose and ears as it wails in pain. Shaltari.
Run over here. Take out. Readjust my lenses and line up a shot. The aurora appears on either end of the sextant, and I fire.
19 will hit.
Nice. Nice.
For 1 force damage.
And
Boop that kitten just right in the snoot.
when it hits, there's a small explosion that blasts it 10 feet back. So it just like bounces it off of the sharp end of the rock there.
Am I reading this correctly that you only have 13 hit points?
No, I have 16.
But like max?
Yep,
You are level 3 with 13 hit points?
16 hit points.
16.
I've only got 18.
I've got 27.
16
I
hit
have
points.
20.
Yep.
How did you get 27? I demand to know.
Alright, so he goes
High
like,
roll this time.
bouncing back this way. Anything else? Shaltari?
No.
Alright.
No.
It is Boy's turn. You
Certainly
see
not. No.
Boy is
Oh.
going to lunge forward in front of you, Floof, and go right at this crag cat.
Oh, is boy going for it?
Oh,
Go for
boy.
it, boy!
Go for boy.
He rolls a 10. He misses.
Boy.
Mood.
But he
Boy.
stands there kind of just
Oh.
squaring up on this crag cat, baring his teeth. Calder.
Calder will move up to here.
No,
He'll
boy.
fire a regular bow shot,
Oh, hold on,
non-sharpshooter.
real quick. Shaltari,
Okay.
is the crag cat knocked prone when he's knocked back?
No, just gets knocked back.
Okay,
It's
never mind.
it's up to you based on terrain. I don't know what. That's up to you. That's on you.
Alright, Calder, it's your turn.
All right. 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That'll be 5 damage. Then he'll Murder of Crows.
8.
So that'll be
9.
9 damage altogether. And the other part of this that I forgot was I too can move things up to 15 feet with my swarm. Move myself up to 5 feet with my own swarm. So he'll have the crows knock this cat right here to bring it to vodka, essentially. So like he'll
Alright.
fire a bow shot, and these crows will fly past the arrow and swing around and hit this crag cat in the side, shoving it forward.
So you see this arrow comes right over the shoulder of Boy and slams into this crag cat, and you see he kind of reels back as this swarm of crows kind of flanks him and knocks him this way towards Vodka. Vodka you see this crag cat, or should I say, corpse of a crag cat, stumbles at your feet.
Jeez.
And that is Calder's turn.
And that is initiative. And that's combat. You can drop initiative.
We did it. We did it.
We did it.
Okay.
So
All right.
these crows will disperse, except for one lone crow will sit on Calder's shoulder. And
Oops, I did that wrong.
As you guys kind of... Give me just a second.
oh, nice fade out.
You ruined it.
I got a couple of questions.
Yeah, so as the last crag cat falls, and you see this kind of swarm of crows kind of flies up into the air above you guys and kind of disperses, with one remaining on Calder's shoulder, kind of looking around the field. You see the vines that have sprang from Vaca just begin to kind of quickly fade into the ground. And Monty says,
Where'd the cats come from? And where'd the
Yeah.
birds come from?
and that is where we'll end the session.
Hooray!
I'll write
Gotta
a note to myself.
Stop
to
letting me
harvest
end on
these
one-liners.
cats.
I'm gonna start doing it.
Well, you need to stop making one-liners at 8 o'clock. You have a clock. You have a clock, Travis.
I know.
Yes. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the session here, and we'll pick up next time with you guys having recovered Garrett, who's unconscious, and killing the 2 crag cats.
Things are about to get even
Kitty Brown.
bloodier.
So, yeah. Thank you guys
No.
for watching. If you want to catch up
Despite-
on past episodes, check us out on YouTube. If you want to keep up with what's going on, follow us on Twitter at D20Panic. And if you have any more art you want to send us, please do. All right.
Is that
You
like
guys
a
have a
hint,
good week.
Tanner?
Huh? What?
Is that like a hint?
I like it. It makes me happy.
Was that like heavy wink wink?
It makes me happy.
Makes us all happy.
All right. All
I'll
right.
cut
Thanks,
you.
guys.
I'll cut you.
Bye.
Bye.